Hi everyone! Welcome to my YouTube channel. Here I share my secrets for trading binary options. Today I will be revealing an amazing strategy that can help you boost your chances of success. But before we dive in, I have one quick request. Please subscribe to my channel and hit that like button. I guarantee you won't find such detailed and helpful guides anywhere else. And don't forget about my Telegram channel. Message me there for even more valuable insights. And let's start trading together, guys. Let's make this journey into the world of trading exciting and profitable. So let's start our today's trade. I have already analyzed the market for the last period of time and selected the most optional assets by interest and by the nature of the movement. Today we are trading with the use of this bunch of indicators. It's quite simple bunch and also need to add a fractal and set its period 5. In order to determine the structural highs and lows, and in general, today's trade will be based on the trend. We'll trade on the 1-minute time frame and the first trade will be open for $50. Each trade I will try to explain in details, and I think by the end of the video you'll have to maximally assimilate all this material and question could be at minimum. Actually, let's get started and choose the first currency pair for the most optional entry point. And let's open the first position here on the upside. We may have further dynamics of the movement will go even lower. But for this, I will open an additional trade as well, also at $50. And in general here I will be guided by the alligator and the moving line of the oscillator. We see that the price crosses all 3 moving lines of the alligator from bottom to top. Then it required a small pullback in the dynamics, and after this pullback, I think that further upward movement may follow. Also, the moving line of the alligator showed a crossing with each other and they rushed upwards, showing us also an upward direction. So guys, let's see. The first trade we have closed in the negative, and I will open an additional trade, absolutely the same logic of entry. And also the trade we have opened on the upside. Here I do not pay attention to the fact that we have updated the structural local maximum. And in general, it's not a strong structural point here. So I open the position on the upside. Let's see the result of the second trade now. And the second trade closes in plus perfectly now. As you might have guessed, the next position I'm going to open at the maximum amount, yes. To go into profit and confirm the reliability of this strategy. We'll take risks, of course, but I assure you that the risk will be fully justified. The deal will be selected very carefully and with a detailed analysis. Let's continue and select the next currency pair. If you wanna get free real money to your trading account right now, in the description of this video I will leave a link to this trading platform, my friends. I trade here every day and I write a new promo that gives you real free money to the balance. You can use them for trading. It's best way for practice for beginners. And here I will open a position on the downside in the direction of the actual dynamics of the trade. In general, not a bad entry point, we have downward dynamics. And before the price has shown us enough, not a bad crossing of the moving lines of the alligator. The dynamics of the movement are lowered downward. And then here we see a small price pullback. Actually, there was an attempt to cross the moving lines again. This didn't happen. Thus, we have confirmed that the further dynamics of the movement with a greater probability we should follow down. And in this way, here's the small green candle. We open a position on the downside and watch the result. The position is closed in plus perfectly. We have a fairly confident close here. Let's continue trading and pick up the next currency pair. And here we can probably open a trade on the downside in the direction of the actual dynamics of the movement. In general, as in the previous trade, we also had an attempt for a pullback dynamics. But the movement didn't cross the moon lines of our alligator from bottom to top again. The price followed down again. So here's the most reasonable solution is to open a position on the downside. Let's see the result. And the trade closes in plus perfectly. Let's open the next position also on the maximum balance. Let's continue and pick up the next currency pair. And let's open a downside position right here. After all, we had a trend dynamics in the direction of the trend. Quite a good pullback dynamics. But we didn't cross the moving lines of the alligator again. Yes, price dynamics was not enough. So, as in the previous trades here as well, I prefer to open a position on the downside. Let's see the result. And the trade closes in plus perfectly. A good opening level. I was able to catch here, and the position is closed in plus perfectly, yes. As a completion, let's probably open one more trade for $51. In general, even if I close the trade in the negative, the profit of $500 on the today's trade will be fine with me. Let's continue and pick up the final asset. And let's try to open a trade on the downside here. Of course, I want to try to open a trade on the upside because we had a crossing of the moving lines of the alligator from the bottom up, and kind of pullback dynamics was also shown. But I decided to annul the movement a little bit early, and always here we have a movement more dominated by the trend direction. There were upside exits, structural highs were formed, but as you can see we were still moving downwards. So I decided to open a position here in the direction of the trend. Moreover, it's quite strong here. Let's see the result. And the position is closed in plus perfect. In general, my logic of entry here was also absolutely correct. I closed the position in plus. That's all for today. Let's fix today's profit and go to the conclusion. The sum of today's profit will be $597. The withdrawal operation is successfully executed. This is the trade for the day we got with the use of this bunch of indicators. As you can see, really with the correct analysis of the market and understanding of the movement price. Understanding the work of indicators, most of your trades will always close in the plus. I have demonstrated it to you today, and I hope you have a minimum of question. Thank you all for watching, have a good day and see you soon.